Hello, today I'm going to be sharing some powerful steps that you can use to stay consistent and kiss goodbye to procrastination. One of the most powerful steps that you need to know to stay consistent is your identity. What is your identity? Your identity are your beliefs. Those beliefs that you think about yourself makes your identity. For example, during the earlier stage of my life when I was trying to build a writing career, I thought that I am someone that cannot write. I used to believe that writing is not for me because I hate writing. So that was my belief system. That belief made me limit myself when I wanted to explore the writing world. I set a goal that I'll write 500 words per day. But then I was limited to writing these 500 words per day because I already had a belief that I created in my mind that I am not for writing. I hate writing. So anytime I want to write, that mindset will come. That belief I have about my identity that writing is not for me. Ruth, writing is not for you. So that thing made me struggle with staying consistent in writing 500 words per day. So at a time, I started to shift that idea. I started to shift that belief. After shifting that belief, I started writing every day. At a point, I started with 100 words, 200 words, and continuously I started. After writing, there was a time I was even able to write 500 words, even more than 500 words. I was like, wow, Ruth, I thought you couldn't write. I thought writing was not for you. Now you are crushing it. Now, when I remember that, but writing was not for you, the next day I fell back. Like, I just fell back to writing is not for you. I thought writing was not for you. Now that I was even happy that I could crush 500 words limit, but because of that mindset or that belief that I had about myself, I fell back again. I fell back into not writing up to 500 words. But then, how can you crush that belief? That belief system that you have about your identity. Yours might not be writing, yours might even be maybe you want to lose weight, maybe you're a plus size lady and you want to become smarter, you want to lose weight. And everybody around you keeps on telling you, you are too fat. You're too fat. I don't think you can even become slim. Don't even bother yourself. Maybe you started out in your environment and you started jogging maybe 30 minutes a day and people started seeing you. Say, don't even waste your time about it. You're a plus size lady. Nothing you do will make you reduce. You see, as you keep on hearing those words, you think that you cannot do it. Whenever you come out and want to exercise like 30 minutes a day, you'll be like, I can't do it. Even if I jog, nothing will happen, nothing will reduce, nothing. So that thing, what the society has created about your weight is what you keep on feeding your mind about, and that now becomes your reality. That becomes your identity. So for you to be able to stay consistent in anything that you want or any goal that you set for yourself, you must first of all be able to crush that belief system that you've created for yourself or the society has created for you. One of the ways in which you can crush that belief system is by implanting another belief into you. Start saying, I will be able to do it. My 30 minutes walk, my 30 minutes jog every day is going to amount to something. I can become slim. I can reduce my weight by constantly doing this exercise. So once people are beginning to say, you cannot do it, you cannot do it, like block your mind, like put a deaf ear. You can even put on a earpiece or put on a headphone, so that anything they say, you don't listen to it. So you create your own belief system. So you start creating your own belief system that I can do it, I can do it. My jogging and my exercise, everything I do will help me to reduce this weight. So once you start implanting, forcefully implanting this new belief system, like your identity will what? Believe these new things about you. So about my own career, my writing career, when I noticed that I was the one limiting myself to explore in my writing career, what did I do? I started forcefully implanting that I can write. Roots, writing is for you. You can write. You can write 500 words per day. In fact, you can write 1,000 words per day. So I started doing this. Anytime the negative belief system wants to come, I forcefully implant it with a positive one. So one of the first and powerful way for you to become consistent is by implanting positive belief system into you, which is changing your identity. So the first thing you must take into cognizance in in becoming consistent is what? Changing your identity, your belief system, and you are on your way to becoming consistent. Number two step is what? Knowing your why. Why do you want to do this thing? Why do you want to accomplish this feat? Why do you want to reduce that weight? Why do you want to become a better writer? So once you know your why, for me, why I wanted to become a better writer is because I want to be an author. I want to write books that will impact lives. So once you know the why, you will be able to stay consistent. You'll be able to stay dedicated and crush out procrastination. Number three step that will help you to stay consistent is having a goal. If you have a goal, you'll be able to know what you want to work for. You'll be able to know why you need to stay consistent. So number one is what? Changing your belief system. Number two is knowing your why. Number three is having a goal. And the fourth step is breaking your goal into milestones, into daily tasks that you will do every day. So once you have this goal, you will be able to, you break it into simpler steps that will help you to work every day with. So make sure you break that goal into simpler steps so that you can work daily with it. Number five step is focus on one thing. Focus on one thing. Once you focus on a thing, you'll be able, your energy will be driven towards that thing. Your energy will be driven towards accomplishing that thing, and that will make you stay consistent in achieving that particular goal. And the last point in which I'm going to leave you with is what? Being accountable. Have an accountability partner. Once you have an accountability partner, staying consistent becomes easy. Procrastination will be far away from you. So ensure that you dedicate your time to somebody. Make sure you have somebody, maybe a friend or a mentor or someone that you know that you will listen to. Have someone that will be accountable to you, that will always check upon your progress. So once you stay true to these steps highlighted, I know that consistency will become easy. I have a video, you can check it up here, on how to set goals. I'm going to be dropping the link in the description box. Ensure that you watch it. It's a powerful video on how to crush your goals. Thank you.